Hello, my name is Hazel Getzlaff, and this is my CISC 106 final project. It is a adventure game based on the concept of three trials. So we have our state class holding all the information about the player, including their name, which is based on user input. HasCat and HasCode are both Boolean values that can change depending on gameplay and will affect the pages that are shown to the player, and choices is a list of Boolean values that are accumulated as you go along. They represent potential mistakes or bad choices that the player makes, and that matters on the final page of gameplay where it will just tell the player how many mistakes they made. Your basic routes are the index route, obviously, the start of the game, where it will prompt user input to make the name, and of course the death screen, which will direct the player back to that index stage as kind of a restart. So those will be kind of popular pages as we go along. But the first trial looks like this. Let me find it. You can input your name, as I said before, correctly, ideally. All right. My computer is just slow, but I promise if it were faster, these images would load. This is kind of simple. If you click I'm ready, you will go to the death page, back to the index page as previously stated. And if not, you will move on. Here, prior to the second trial, is the first place where the code branches off and shows different pages depending on player choices. You are offered to trade your sword for a cat. If you trade it, you are directed to the trade route, and the status of HasCat equals true, which will matter later. And if not, you accumulate, or you add or append, apologies, you append a false choice to the choices list in your state class, which will matter at the end. Either way, though, you're directed to the second trial. So let's say I decide to trade it. Here's what the second trial looks like. Because I traded it, I have this message displayed. You notice your cat sniffing around a tree, which is a hint. If I had kept it, it would be the exact same format, except I would not have that hint, but thankfully I do, so I can move past this really quickly. And we get to our second kind of branch in the gameplay code, where you have the option to get the correct code. It kind of works in a similar way here, where Trader 1 has the correct code and Trader 2 has the incorrect code. So if you trade with the first trader, then much like HasCat, HasCode becomes true, and that will affect future gameplay. And if you trade with the second trader, you append a false choice, which again will be displayed at the end. But either way, you will end up at the third trial. Let's say I trust Trader 2, which is technically the wrong choice, so I should have one mistake tallied. I am presented with this gibberish. I mean, I know it's a math problem, but it's gibberish. If I had clicked the correct trader, then this would display 4 plus 5 equals what? But instead, I have to figure that out. Let's say I'm a genius and I just know that it's 9. Then I win. And there you can see, I guess I made another mistake somewhere. And I made 2 mistakes. So we have, depending on how many mistakes you make, you will be shown the message, you made 1 mistake, you made 2 mistakes, or you played a perfect game, as in you made 0 mistakes. And then another important one that you are not technically shown, just an important route, is no matter what you put, if it's some iteration of 9, whether numbers or written out, it will be correct and you will end the game. And as with many of these games, I bet when you get to the final page, you're all directed back to the index to play again. So that is my overview. Thank you.